Good evening. Thanks so much for joining us tonight at 6. I'm Samantha Soto in for Derek tonight. We begin following Rockford City Council decision to implement the statewide grocery tax into the framework of the city's tax plan. It was a 1% tax on all grocery sales that was set to expire at the end of this year. However, the choice to end it drew sharp criticism from local leaders who rely on that money it brings in for funding local programs. Rockford in particular was slated to lose $8 million of that funding. 13 WREX's Bailey Bozen spoke with Rockford Mayor Tom McNamara on what adopting that grocery tax means for the city, and she's with us now. Bailey, what did he have to say?
Well, Sam, the City of Rockford officials shared insight into the decision-making behind the vote. Sharing taxes are never easy, explaining how crucial the revenue has been for Rockford. On Monday, 14 aldermen from the City of Rockford voted to extend the 1% grocery sales tax, something Illinois municipalities have both benefited and relied on for 35 years.
And that revenue went to local municipalities to do critical core services. Employ staff to do public works projects, employ police and firefighters, things of that nature.
Although being a crucial piece of revenue, the City of Rockford receives nearly $7 to $8 million annually from the tax. City officials reminding who does and who doesn't pay the grocery tax.
The St. Louis Federal Reserve Bank has done an analysis and shown that of Winnebago County residents, 25% of them receive SNAP benefits. SNAP benefits help residents purchase food, and those individuals who are receiving SNAP benefits do not pay this tax.
Adding with the tax, 18% of the revenue is generated from shoppers who live outside of Rockford.
So it could be an individual who works in Rockford but lives in Winnebago. It could be someone coming here for a week-long worth of business and purchasing groceries. It could be for a host of reasons.
Despite the unanimous vote, Mayor McNamara says it was a frustrating decision to have to make, adding that municipalities can be left in a pinch by state and federal government decisions.
We have to pass balanced budgets, so we have to work within our means. And the state and federal government at times can make it really difficult. So then, therefore, we have to make really not fun decisions, but adult decisions, so that we can make sure that we do have police that respond to calls for service, that are, more than 800 miles of sidewalk and 80 miles of alleys and hundreds of miles of streets can be maintained. We need staff to do that work.
Despite the tight spot and tough decisions, the city assures they're keeping Rockford at the forefront.
We have a lot more work to be done, but we have accomplished a lot together, and we're going to continue, the 14 aldermen and city staff, to be dedicated on behalf of all Rockford residents.
And you can, of course, find more information from the interview on WREX.com regarding the decision-making behind the tax. Back over to you, Sam.
All right, Bailey, thank you for that.